What's up, Picaponians? I am Convoy, and welcome to Route 88. Today I'm going to be doing a one-shot of the Sprukits Mewtwo Level 1 kit. Let's go ahead and take a look at this guy real quick. First off, you'll notice, as per usual, we got the Sprukits titling across the top, designed in Japan, figure model kit. We've got the Pokemon titling across there with some nice art of Mewtwo himself. We've got an exploded view of the kit, showing this is actually going to be quite a bit more detailed than the Pikachu that we just did. And then a picture of the completed model kit, and we can see that the eyes are painted on, or that there are eyes present on there that they're colored in. So we can expect some stickers going on with this guy. We can see that we've got 40 pieces in this kit as opposed to the 28 in the Pikachu. So again, this is going to be a bit more of a complex kit. Probably going to be a lot more articulation going on with it. Don't need scissors, but clippers do help. Don't need paint, don't need glue, and it's a level 1. In case you didn't know, this is Mewtwo. And it's intended for kids 8 and older, and adults too. Shut up. And it's got the Bandai stamp on here. Very much like the Pikachu box, only with Mewtwo. We've got the Sprukits labeling here, along with the kit level, piece count, age, and stamp. On the bottom, we've got the titling. We've got all of the environmental health and safety stuff going on. And then we've got the choking hazard warnings in the 3 different languages. On the left side, we've got the titles and the additional warnings in all of the other different languages. On the right side, Sprukits and Pokemon titles, distribution information, as well as the UPC. And on the back, we've got the titles along with the Pokemon tagline. Gotta catch them all. This is Mewtwo, again, if you need a reminder somehow. Some information detailing just how, just how simple, the basic simplicity of building this kit. Just so, newcomers don't feel too intimidated. We've got the level number and the general, relative stats of this particular kit, along with a couple more images here of a finished kit using just what's in the box, and again the exploded view of the kit, showing also the assembled kit in CGI form. And at the bottom, we've got some adverts for the Pikachu, and again, hopefully I'm not butchering this, but Xerneas and Yveltal. And let's take a look inside this box. Finally cutting the tape, as this is an American model kit. And very much unlike the Pikachu, we've got the 2 separate bags here. We can see we've got the stickers inside there with the one bag, and the instructions and the multicolor plates in the other. Ooh, we get a nice little Pokemon stand with this one, it looks like. Taking a closer look at our runners here. Here we've got our multicolored A1 runner, showing pretty much the main body and the tail parts. With the A2 runner, it looks like we've got a clear Pokeball style base that's going to help us display Mewtwo and make him look a bit cooler. Maybe get some aerial poses out of it, maybe not. Who knows? We shall find out soon. And as for the rest of the runner, it's just got the little armor area for his upper torso, as well as the 2 main halves of his head. The B1 runner, for the most part, looks like it's mainly just got sections of the legs on here. With B2 runner, it looks like has all of the pieces for the arms and the hands, as well as some internal workings, it looks like there, and the little tube that goes from his back to the back of his head. And as you can see with the sticker sheet here, we've got the 2 eyes right here, and then we've also got a couple of stickers in the darker purple, the darker shade of purple that we've seen on the plastic. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what those are for, because I'm pretty sure, for the most part, that darker shade of purple is just the tail, which seems to all be molded in that color. So, again, it's going to be interesting to see what that comes out to be. As always, kids, before we get started on a new kit, let's make sure that we use our safety goggles anytime we're working on a kit. Doesn't have to be new. Make sure you're wearing your safety goggles as we are using sharp tools such as flush cutters and hobby knives, and anything can happen. Alright, first off, the instructions are going to have us build the arms. So let's see, we get B2, 16, and 17. Where's my cutters? There they are. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, looks like the runners have got them pretty well separated by how they go together. 16 and 17, that's for the right forearm, it looks like. That's 14. 15, yep. Looks like, knock on wood, everything on this runner is separated appropriately by the side it goes on. And let's see, which hands are those? 18 and 19. Booyah.
Power up the drum cannon.
Go ahead and get this started. Get this cut out. Looking at the instructions, just jumping ahead a little bit because it's one fold-out sheet. Looks like there is going to be some kind of a mechanical gimmick built in concerning the tail and the torso. So it's going to be interesting to see what that brings about. These other two hands out. Or these other two pieces of the hand. Now let's go ahead and get the legs snipped out. 4 and 5 going on the right leg, excuse me. Yeah. 4 and 5 for the right leg. 2 and 3. So, yep. Just like with the arms, it's all, excuse me. It's all appropriately divided left to right. And then number 1 for the toes. Let's go. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this one. Right. Cut everything out for the left. Very nice to see everything on the runner.
Acid paradox.
Separated by left and right. Don't always get that with a kid. That's going to do it for the B1 runner. Continuing on with the A2 runner. It's telling us to cut the head out first for the torso, and it's having you build the whole torso along with the head all as one unit. So this is what we're gonna do. Come back for the stand later. Moving the bits for the arms up here. I think some of the legs too. Because again, there is a mechanical gimmick going on in the main body. So let's see, we'll need some space to plot that out. Or to lay it out. Let's see, this is 6. Yeah. It's going to be on that side, it looks like. We need B2 12. So guy. It's going to be right there. Let's go and grab 13. I already know where that's going. Next we're grabbing 11. And then 10. That's all she wrote for the B2 runner. And all that's left is to cut out the remaining pieces off of the A1 and then go back and get the stand pieces off of A2. Stick you right there. Yep, and there's that one piece of the tail already hanging off of the sprue. Right here. Whoop! And I'm knocking everything around. And finally, all these bits for the Pokeball. Or for the Pokeball stand. Which looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward. Alrighty, give me just a minute to shave all these guys down and we'll be right back. Alrighty, now that we got all of our pieces cut out and shaved down, let's go ahead and put this guy together. Let's see, it looks like there actually is some importance to the order here, at least on the arms. So first you sandwich together the two forearm pieces. Then you take the outer section of the upper arm, that peg through the hole, And you sandwich on inner part of the upper arm. Then you take, let's see. Then you take the outside of the hand that's got the little balls on it. That way you can kind of turn it that way over the ball joint. And slide the palm of the hand on there. Kind of squish it together, make sure everything gets closed up good. There we go. Once again. It's very interesting with these level 1 kits. There's absolutely no use of polycaps whatsoever from what I've seen. It's all just straight plastic on plastic. Alrighty, the legs are a little bit more forgiving on the order. Sandwich that together. And sandwich these two together. Oh. Hey, is that right? Oh yeah, that is right. Okay, so yeah, with this big bump right here on the inside of the knee, plug that into, there we go. Those plug into these pegs on the knee joint as they sandwich together. Cap it off with the toes. And do it again. Sandwich the thigh. Take the shins on at the knee. Cap it off with the toes. Now for the fun part with the head. Let's see here. Where's my sticker sheet? Here we go. First off with the face, let's go ahead and get the eyes on there. Let's make sure no debris got on there. Get into the sticker. And these eyes, they are etched in. The detail is etched in, so if you decided that you wanted to go the route of painting them, that would definitely be of help in doing that. That's the end of these little tweezers from a Swiss Army knife. Make sure we get that eye set in there good. And with this other one. Make sure we get everything lined up. Woo! Alrighty. Just sandwich the two halves of the head together. And we take this guy with this little block here that angled that way. This hole is going to go over this peg, it looks like. Yep. This guy, this peg going in this little doodad right there, this hole going over that peg right there. And then taking this guy. Let's see. Like so. Yeah. Just like that. And then taking the other piece, sandwiching all that together. Ooh, that's gonna be a nice little gimmick. I see what we're doing here now. And where our purple stickers come in. Let's see, number 3. Number 3 is going to go on this side. So let's see here. Number 3. It's going to line up right there. It's just going to wrap around. Like so. Alrighty. Now we're going to put, if we can get a hold of them, the chest and back pieces on. This little notch pegs into that, little tab pegs into that notch on chest piece. There it goes. Oh, come on. And the back goes on like so. And the little front end of the tail goes on here. And pop the head on. Somehow. There it goes. And then popping the little tube with the bigger ball going into the back, small one going into the head. One on the back is going to stick out just a little bit. Sandwich the tail together. Two different halves. Sandwich them. And once we got these two sandwiched together, peg them in. There we go. And then we plug tail into body. So we just pop in the legs. Pop on the arms. And this one in particular has got a little notch with this little peg right here. Lines up there. We're about to find out what that's for. With this little free Roman arm right here. Also, let's not forget, we have this little little base right here. There is a particular way, like this little in the center of the Pokeball here. We've got a little hole with one side being flat, so line that up there. And then peg on a little cradle. And there it is, the most powerful Pokemon ever created, Mewtwo. All finished and put together with that stand. Get started checking this guy out. Head articulation, I mean, it's not a whole lot that you can expect just because of that little tube running down the back there, but it does move along nicely whenever you want to look at it. Can't quite get him looking all the way left or right, but it is still a nice bit of articulation. The left arm you can freely rotate up about like so. You can if you pull it out of socket a little bit, you can get it all the way up and get a 360-degree rotation, but that's just about at the threshold of where it's about to pop off. You get a nice 90-degree bend at the elbow there. The wrist on both sides, you can get a 360-degree rotation there. You can get a 90-degree bend upwards for whenever he's shooting off those psychic blasts. The legs you can get some. I'd say that's probably not quite a 90-degree full swing forward and backward, but it is some nice. That is, nothing to complain about there. You get some bend at the knee or ankle, whatever you want to call that, and nothing else really at the foot. The tail, about halfway through, you can swivel it around and leave it in whatever position you want. Speaking of the tail, that's where the little mechanical gimmick with this guy comes in. You can swing the tail upward and downward, and you bring the tail in, and it raises that right arm up to give it a little bit of a psychic palm blast action there. That right arm does have the same amount of articulation otherwise, but the gimmick does limit its shoulder movement a little bit, but not too, it's pretty, not too big a sacrifice. I mean, it's pretty, pretty cool thing to have that there, so it's not too much of a sacrifice to not have that extra arm rotation at the shoulder. And then, of course, we've got this little cradle here. This little stand with the cradle on it. It's got the base shaped like a Pokeball. Not too, and again, it's it's got the shapes in there and everything, so it wouldn't be too hard to custom paint that up with some solid or even some clear paint on there. And again, it very much does need this stand in order to stand it up, just because because of the way Mewtwo's legs are designed and everything. This figure, I mean, unless maybe if you lean it forward, nope. Leaning forward all the way, yeah, even then he's not. Tip the tail that way, yeah, he does not want to stand up on his own. So yeah, you kind of need this little stand in order to get him standing. But that does permit him, though, permit you to throw his legs back, give him kind of a levitating deal there. Swing that arm forward, put the tail up, so he can do a little palm blast action while he's floating around there. And at the same time, you can also have him kind of swooshing backwards in kind of a retreating palm blasting motion. Just a couple of quick final thoughts on this guy. Not a whole lot left to be desired, all things considered. It's you know, it's a pretty nice little kit, pretty nice little articulated kit for $10. And that little mechanical gimmick with the tail and the arm is very nice. Very nice use of the color. Nice that we get the stickers for the eyes. The little stickers for his underside there, that little bit, I don't really think it's necessary to sticker that up. I don't know. I don't know. It's in such a inconspicuous area that I really don't feel like that was necessary. But hey, it's, you know, not, you know, it's nice that they included that anyway. But I don't think it was necessary. But you know, apart from that, there's no, you know, apart from that and the eyes, there really is no color correction needed on this guy. Maybe want to get like a, you know, put a wash over him or something, bring out some of those details. You know, get a little bit of black panel lining marker on his nostrils just to make those stand out a little bit more. And of course, with the eyes, the details of the eyes being engraved on the actual plastic piece, you can paint them up, and those little engravings do make it that much easier to do so without having to go through like a whole bunch of masking or anything like that. And that's all the time I got for this episode, kids, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, beat that like button like it owes you money. Kick the annotation for more videos that I've done, and smack that subscribe button to stay tuned for more videos coming up. Thanks again, you guys, and I will see you in the next video.